The woman curled up inside a narrow pipe. She pressed her hands and feet firmly against the pipe wall, but she did not dare relax for a second, because below her was a tiger that had not eaten for 3 days. The phone on the ground suddenly rang. It was the police calling, but it was the worst possible moment. The tiger immediately smashed the phone with one swipe. The woman was running out of strength and started slipping down, stopping at the edge of the pipe. She desperately tried to climb back up. A drop of her sweat dripped down the pipe and landed on the floor. The tiger walked over and licked it. Then it noticed the woman in the pipe. This was bad. The tiger kept pushing its way into the pipe, trying to attack the woman. In this life or death moment, the woman burst out with strength and slowly moved upward. In the end, she managed to climb out and reach the second floor. Exhausted and scared, the woman felt like she could collapse any second. Then she saw someone nearby. It was her younger man. She asked where he had gone, but he did not answer because he had autism. So the woman brought him into her room. She turned on her computer to try asking for help online, but the internet would not connect. Just then the tiger arrived. The woman grabbed a bottle of perfume and sprayed it everywhere. Then she took her man and hid under the bed. The tiger smashed the door and entered. Luckily, the perfume confused its sense of smell. It could not detect the siblings. The tiger stepped onto the wooden board sank, almost pressing against the woman's face. The next second the tiger disappeared. The woman grew even more afraid and kept looking around. When she turned her head, the tiger stretched out its claws and furiously tried to crawl on the bed. It finally flipped the whole bed, trapping the siblings in a corner. But the bed also blocked the tiger for a moment. The woman reached out with difficulty, opened a nearby door, and escaped with her man. They ran downstairs. The woman took a box of meat from the fridge, stuffed it with sleeping pills, rolled it into a meatball and threw it on the floor. Smelling the meat, the tiger came downstairs. But just then the man started yelling non-stop. The woman picked him up and ran up the stairs from the other side. But the tiger ate the meatball and was completely unaffected. The woman and her man hid inside a closet. The tiger followed their scent and approached. The woman could only pray silently, but unfortunately the tiger still found them. They stared at other through the closet door. The woman could even drool dripping from the tiger's fangs. She quickly turned around and used an iron rod to smash the wall behind them. The weak wooden wall broke open soon, but the tiger was also about to break through the closet. The woman pushed her man out first, then followed him immediately, but she was still a second too late. The tiger scratched her lower leg. The narrow opening prevented the tiger from squeezing through. The woman struck the tiger hard with the iron rod and escaped with her man. They entered their stepfather's study. The woman blocked the door with a desk and began treating her wound. She noticed a pile of papers on the floor and flipped through them casually. Then she suddenly found an insurance policy. The people insured were her and her man, and the beneficiary was their stepfather.